Bloodstrike, new Denver death metal band. Thank you for having us here today at Firestorm Studios for an interview. We appreciate you having us here.
Thanks for coming out.
And taking the time to speak with us. It's our pleasure, of course. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how on this thundery night, you can hear the thunder in the background, hopefully, viewers there. Tell us a little bit about how Bloodstrike came to be, sort of an origin story, if you will.
Sure. Yeah, that was that's pretty easy. It came together real easy. Yeah, Holly and I, we've always talked about jamming together, and recently I filled in on bass with her other band that she's no longer in, and I got the itch to start playing again, and the timing just was right. So Holly and I started talking about getting something going, and death metal was the only way we were going to go. That's what we love to do. Good old school, straightforward, just kick in the ass kind of stuff. And it was easy as that. So right away we knew our guitar player right away. The first person that we thought of was Joe Piker. We were like, without a doubt, we got to get Joe Piker on board. And I remember we were at Moe's Barbecue at the DRI show. Anyway, some show at Moe's Barbecue, and I went up to Joe and said, hey, we're getting this project together, old school death metal, and he's like, fuck yeah, count me in. So that was super easy. Bass player and drummer took a little while. We went through a couple drummers, just didn't, nothing really developed, and then on Craigslist I found Ryan.
He actually originally asked me if I had any students that could play, and I didn't. None of them are quite that good right now. But I've been trying to start a Swedish style death metal band, and I couldn't find anyone who even had heard of what I was talking about. And then this came out of the blue, and I was like, oh, I'll try that out.
Yeah, that worked out great.
They found me on some street corner.
Yeah. We went through a
we'll
lot
play
of bass
for
players.
food or
There's
something.
at least five bass players.
At least five bass players. And it was weird, too, because I've known Maria forever. And,
yeah, before I even lived out here.
It just didn't even click. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yes, Rhea. Called her up and told her what was going on, and right away she's like, count me in, I'm down. So
came down, heard four songs or something. I was like, wow, this is pretty awesome. So I'm in, and it's been since I joined. It's been about half a year now.
Yep.
So making some progress. Got shows booked.
Yeah, I think we're booked out till what?
September.
October.
Through October.
Yeah, October. So it's pretty rad.
Yeah, so it's been we're pretty stoked about how it came together and how it's feels like it's gelled really good already. So we're pretty happy with what we got going on.
Yeah, everybody's great musicians in this band, and we all get along great, and it makes it all worthwhile. We can all collaborate easy. Everybody bumps heads. We all talk about what goes on, which makes it awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot more laid back, a lot less drama than most bands I've ever been in, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like no drama. If you by less drama, I mean no drama. I might, make a couple of fart jokes.
We're all threatened to poop.
Very classy. We're all about it.
Talk about period.
Clots. Yeah, that's what Bloodstrike means, actually.
I was going to ask where the name
No,
came
no,
from.
that doesn't mean
It doesn't have anything to do with lady business. It does now. No, I'm just kidding.
But it took us a year to find the name, didn't it? Forever we couldn't decide on a name.
Yeah, we were trying to vote on a couple different options.
All the good ones are taken, we thought, for a while anyway.
Yeah, it's a damn hard business to find a good band name. Almost as hard as finding good band members.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, we finally settled on Bloodstrike, and then kicking ass, getting logos, and getting a 3-song demo done, and that's ready. And yeah, the show's lined up. What else do we got going on? Working on a t-shirt design. We have all kinds of shit going on.
Yeah, we'll be having shirts. We'll have shirts by the July 26th show.
That was always our game plan, was to have a game plan before, you know what I mean? Before our first show, we wanted to make sure we have all of this stuff dialed in. So that's what we've been working on pretty hard the last year and a half for Holly and I, and then Joe. So Yeah, we got everything dialed in fairly well, we think. So we'll see you on July 26th.
Right.
Oh, you'll see, all right.
Yeah.
You'll see some ass kicking. That's what
Right.
you'll see.
Your-
Bone breaking.
Your demo is called Necrobirth, and it's been out online for a while, and more recently on CD. And have you gotten a lot of feedback about that so far, and what's it been like?
Yeah, I've gotten a decent amount of feedback. It's cool because all of us have our own kind of groups of people that we know. I mean, Holly and Rhea really know a wide selection of people all over the world. So, you know,
Yeah, 'cause
Holly's been a metal chick in the scene, and people have known her for a long
I
time.
just
So,
say world fucks, and we've been in bands for a long time.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
We're all
we got
old, decrepit.
Really quite a network.
And then, you know, locally too, all our friends here, you know, and all our bands that we hang out with and support the scene, they all embracing us so far and seem to really like what we're doing so far. So,
Yeah, and you guys helping us out
yeah,
a
you
lot.
guys helping us out.
course.
Thank you.
Helping promote.
Absolutely.
The Denver Heavy Metal Society is always there for your fucking local heavy metal needs.
Right, right.
We do our best.
Yeah. Or cool glow in the dark shirts and car decals and whatever else you might want.
And you had your first unofficial live performance a few weeks ago at Bar, and then your official live debut is your show July 26th at Lion's Lair with Eye of Minerva and Roac. And and you say you have already got some other shows planned out beyond that as well?
Yeah. One of them we're playing with Necrofilth, right?
Yeah,
August.
it's Bar. We're playing with
29th,
Necrophil.
29th, yeah.
And then, September 21st at Black Sky for one of their Sunday matinee shows.
And that's
Legion
with
of Death.
Legion of Death.
Yeah.
And then the posters say Legion of Death and TBA. We are TBA, damn it. They haven't changed the poster yet at Black Sky.
Actually, I have posters for you guys.
Oh,
Sweet.
sweet. Cool.
Updated posters.
Well, I've just been telling everybody we're TBA, dude. Check us out. And then Halloween show at Bushwhackers.
Very cool.
So-
Very
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
So that's kind of it. I think because we have, we got a full-length album in the works. So we're fairly close to completing with the writing process being done with that. So I'd say by the end of the year we're gonna start tracking that.
Oh yeah.
We're within a song or two, yeah.
Yeah, the writing process has been going well because we have like riff factories right here. I can't take any credit for that awesomeness. Just like, I need a riff for that part. Jill's like,
Just got 1,000 of them.
and it fits beautifully. I'm like, how the hell did you do that? So,
You know, and then of course having the studio, the options to record ideas and
Yeah.
we do a lot. We're gonna do a lot of pre-recording. We did some pre-recording on the demo, so
Yeah, Jeff kind of charges us a lot, but we figure it out.
Get off easy. Yeah.
Hurts.
After 20 takes, I charge.
He's like, if you don't know this shit by now, you better start paying me.
he'll make us out and do some slave work.
But yeah, we're pretty stoked with the album too because we've talked to a buddy of yours. Thanks for introducing us to him. Is Patrick Bruss
Oh, right.
from Crypticus?
Right.
He's going to be helping us out with the album. So
Right.
we're real excited about that. Real
And
excited
he
about
produced the demo, too.
No, he
did
mastered
not.
the demo.
He mastered the demo.
that.
Okay.
He mastered the demo, so the album he'll be full on board the whole way. So
We
Right.
self-produced the demo.
yeah, we self-produced the demo.
100% original content.
Excellent.
No outside influences.
So you'll have that sort of Crypticus Patrick Bruss touch on your
Yeah,
on your
we will.
production. That's really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
He's very, very good at what he does.
He
So
is.
good choice.
Yep.
Do you guys have any long-term touring plans, or do you aspirations to do that, or?
Yeah, I got some people asking already, so like a couple people. So I was like, well, just give it till after the first year after we release our album. That way we have an album and tour and more merch. That way we can help pay for it since we're going to be doing it DIY. So,
Right.
hopefully. Plus, we're going to, PR it out and shop the album out. Well, we're shopping the demo out right now as we speak, so hopefully.
Hey, you gotta wait till after Jan 1 because I'm working on financing the band Jet. so that we don't have to take a van or whatever. So like, just give me a couple more months. I almost got it.
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty
You gonna
close.
fly
You
it?
gonna fly
Yeah,
it? You gonna fly
fuck
this
yeah!
thing?
I've been watching airline disasters, so
Oh,
now I
okay.
know everything that can go wrong.
Everything not to do.
So I'll just do the
Yeah.
other stuff, and we'll be good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we'll be flying overseas and I'll poop on everybody.
Yeah, I guess that's not quite an airline
You're
disaster.
gonna need a bigger sticker for the side.
Yeah, we need a giant Bloodstrike for the plane. Be awesome.
You mentioned before that you have a collaborative songwriting process altogether, and so can you elaborate a little more on that?
Sort of.
Yeah, it's exactly that. I mean, go ahead.
I mean, like, right now we probably have 8 original songs written or something. And I think, like, Jeff wrote 4 of them, and Joe wrote a couple of them, and I wrote like 3 of them. But then in everybody else's song, we each have a different riff from another guy. It's not like, oh, this is my song, we can't change it. So there's a Joe riff in every Jeff song, there's a Jeff riff in every one of my songs, you know, whatever. So it's, and then these kids just, you know, whatever, they just hang out over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do anything.
Just do what they're
for it.
told.
We're chicks. What do you want
Yeah.
from us? We just stand there like,
They help write it down so
our
we can remember
boyfriends in the band. Yeah, we all arrange them. It's pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
we work. You know, the riff machines bring down their goods, and then, you know, then we decide, you know, how the vocals are gonna fit, and where I get to do my one bass slide per song that's allocated. I'm just kidding. And then yeah, so it's fun. It's awesome. So we try to balance between keeping the songs interesting and also keeping them straightforward and simple and catchy. I think that's important to all of us to do.
Yeah, like lyric writing is freaking phenomenally awesome for this band because it can write about whatever the fuck I want. So if I want to, you know, like we have a song called Maggots for a Whore, so it's about, you know, a rotting prostitute. So there you go. You
Some
know.
heady shit.
Yeah.
A whole lie.
I think we can all hum all of our riffs without an instrument in our hands, which is a good thing. A lot of bands, if you can't play the notes, you're like, oh, what was that riff again? Like I listen to a lot of bands where it sounds awesome, then I go, as soon as the song's over, I can't remember any of it. I think our songs sort of stick with you for a minute or two.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah, I catch myself humming all the songs all week long in between practice for sure. It's pretty awesome.
And it's cool too because we don't sit down and have to think about it too hard. It just comes, you know, we're all on the same page and we don't, you know, all the dissection comes afterwards, you know what I mean? And it just happens to be there. It's not like it's a pain in the ass to get there. So that's what's really cool about it so far. Everything just flows.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a super exciting time right now because we're just launching everything now. So like the promo machine's gonna start rolling. You're gonna see a lot more Bloodstrike stuff, merch. You're gonna, you know, songs, practice, video snippets, all this kind of stuff. We've been doing a great job on that. And Ryan spent some time editing some fun videos for us, and I appreciate it. It's
The official
awesome.
video.
Yeah,
Right,
we all
sure.
like pitch in outside of practice to get stuff done, and usually it's pulling teeth. You're like in a group, and you're the only one who makes flyers and updates the website or whatever, and like no one else helps. And this band, like everybody kind of does little parts. It's pretty awesome.
Everybody contributes, and it makes life 110% better being in a band. We function a lot better.
Yeah. And if we sound like we just practiced and it's really hot, so if we sound a little tired, we're really amped up about our music. It's just like 95
And we're gonna
degrees.
get heat stroke about it.
Yeah.
Can you expand a little bit more on your lyrical inspiration?
It would be horror movies and reading a lot of horror novels and real life crimes, and you know, like I'm completely fascinated with serial killers, so you know, why not write about it, you know, or you know, desecrating graves, necromancy, and you know, just whatever's macabre and really fucked up I want to write about. So something you wouldn't like, you know, a lot of people expect, think they expect like for a female not to be brutal, but like I was raised to be fucked up, so
I haven't
know.
had anyone guess that it was a female singer.
Nope,
so
nobody
far.
can guess. People are like, holy
They're
shit.
always surprised.
yeah, when they see
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, and a lot of things back in my childhood I've experienced too, living in the hood, in the ghetto. So it's like, you know, growing up super poor and all that kind of like comes together, and it kind of makes this big ball of chaos in my mind. So it also helps me with, because sometimes I get kind of, oh, you know, and when I write it down, it helps me with my feelings to where I'm just like, ugh. So it's like with this band, it's why it's got so much more feeling, because I'm actually putting feeling into it instead of just, oh, you know, just write about this subject and that's all you can write about. No, I want to freaking write about ripping bodies apart or digging up graves and, you know, peeling out eyeballs and eating them, or, you know, something horrible, or pooping on people you hate, or peeing on them, or, you know, whatever, you know, it's just whatever flows up there. So
Song number 9. Poop on who you hate.
yeah, so it just makes it life, you know, in general and everything way 110% better for
There's
me.
a couple things I'm glad about. One, that you don't write songs about breaking up in like relationships and stuff, and then 2, that you don't use old English. That makes me so happy. That's fucking dumb. I'm so sick of
That
that
is so
shit.
dumb. I'd punch somebody in the face there, like,
Oh. Yeah,
I had
we're not
somebody tell me once, "You're a chick going up on stage. I thought you were gonna be total gothic and crybaby and whiny." Like, fuck no, are you kidding me? Really?
She eats goth kids for breakfast.
Yeah, somebody told me, "She eats emo kid's head for breakfast."
Does that count as vegetarian?
Yeah.
There's no meat on
It's
this.
just brains.
No.
Sweep it out with the little Chianti.
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Yeah, vegetarian. Should have a song about that shit. I don't eat meat, but I eat pussy.
Like that fucking movie, what was it called? Teeth? Have you ever seen that?
Oh, where they have teeth down there?
That's fucked up.
Oh, shit.
That's horrible. That's like one of the worst B movies I've ever seen in my whole life. I was like, it's bad.
Sounds
Poor
pretty
girl.
awful. Poor girl. How about the guys? Sounds
doesn't
like it's a
care
bad
about
deal for them. Yeah.
So your video for In Death We Rot that has edited footage of you guys, it's obvious that you're having a lot of fun in those scenes. So you guys obviously do have fun, even though you're singing about horrible stuff, dismemberments and whatnot.
It's fun to sing about that.
It's not an either or, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Can you? I'm assuming you said Swedish death metal mostly, or so. What, some of the bands that you're specifically influenced by would be
Grave, for sure. That's my number one.
The
Basics, of course.
Right. Dismember.
Dismember.
Entombed.
Entombed, absolutely.
Unleashed.
Edge of fucking sanity.
Absolutely. I even
Favorite
sort of
Swedish
detect
death
some little bit of seance maybe in there, or I don't know. Yeah.
Cool.
I like kind of try to play drums a little bit like at the gates. Sometimes
Right.
we're a little bit slower than that. But
Right.
I have a little more mid-tempo, which I like because it's funny. They were on the same page, and I was thinking in my head I really wanted to do something more mid-tempo because I was doing tech death and I was in a doom band a while ago, and it's like, no, not super fast, not super slow. I want to do something like driving and just a nice mid-tempo thing, and that's exactly what they're doing, and that's pretty much what hooked me in from the get-go, because that's what I was thinking, like Entombed, Grave, Bolt Thrower, like kind of that more mid-tempo.
yeah, I know
Kind of feel.
we've done a lot of like thrash and punk over here, and this is definitely way less taxing to play on your body.
Mhm.
It sounds cool, but you're not, after every song you're not like shaking it out because you're dying, which is kind of nice.
Can definitely hear a little bit of thrash influence in some of our stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, It's, well, you know, grow up with thrash.
Yeah, we
Can't-
love thrash.
You can't take the thrash out.
Some of us didn't grow up with it.
Some of us did. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I grew up listening to all kinds of thrash all the time. Yeah. It was like all I listened to.
There's a wider age range here, I guess.
Yes.
Well, and here in the Denver scene, other than Crypticus, there aren't any other bands that actually really play that style of death metal. So
I don't hear
it's-
it.
Yeah.
We got a lot of fast stuff in this town.
Right.
Like, you know, just on the speed end of things. And I don't hear a lot of people just kind of doing the straight ahead, in your face, you know, death and roll kind of thing.
Right.
It's so much funner to play.
Well, we're all old school,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's where we come from, you know?
What did somebody say to us? She was like, I appreciate you guys are playing pure old school death metal. So, you know, that's pretty rad to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's definitely we're definitely filling a void in this region as far as what other bands are doing. And we'll see about getting it out of the region and see what other people think that hear it. I can't wait.
I mean, I can only think of 2 or 3 bands tops, even like worldwide, that are doing something similar at this point. I mean,
What,
obviously,
entrails, right?
like like
There's a handful out there.
Bloodbath or Repugnant, or
Yeah.
Flash and Lifeless.
but it's not very many. They're pretty spread out.
Oh, Bloodbath. Are they getting back together or what? I
Are
heard
they
a
still
rumor.
looking for a new singer?
Are
Aren't they? That's the last I heard.
God, I want to hear some Bloodbath. Some new Bloodbath.
They're most excellent.
That would be rad. Yeah.
Bloodbath and Bloodstrike World Domination Tour.
Well, I was going to ask you if you guys had a dream tour that you could actually organize
Jesus.
yourselves. Well, who would you want to go?
Well, I
on
mean,
tour
there's
with?
one going on right now that's Entombed and Grave are playing over in Europe right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to open for that would just be, I mean,
Yeah.
ridiculously fucking
And
awesome.
fit
Set that up for us.
Yeah.
For
Wish
me,
we
that'd
could.
be that would be it right there.
I wish we could.
That would be freaking amazing. I don't even know what I'd do.
They'd probably laugh at us. So, like, what are you guys trying to do? We did that already.
Well, your show July 26th will be really cool, and because it'll be a diverse night of heavy sounds, you know, you guys, and then of course I have Minerva with their super fast style, and then Roac with the crusty metal. So that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to play like a full length set that night, like an hour? Or?
No, we'll be
50?
40, 45 minutes, something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually one other band that got added to the bill.
Oh, okay.
A touring band from California.
Oh, okay.
Hiding Inside Victims is the name of the band.
Awesome. That's a great name.
So yeah, we're gonna
But
keep it,
it's
you know, 4
HIV.
bands that night. And
I saw that name and I'm like, HIV? Oh no! Why?
Did that just happen recently?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you still going to be playing last, or
no,
are you
we're
play-
gonna let them finish the night off.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna let
Excellent.
them finish the night off. So we'll be going on. Hopefully, more of a prime spot for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
'Cause,
Yeah, it's a weekend. so
yeah,
it
we
should be
booked the
sweet.
show and everything, so we want to showcase ourselves a little bit. Our first show and everything.
Right.
Plus the Lions Lair's freaking rad. We went in there to hang up flyers and we walk in and they're playing Merciful Fate and I was like, oh my god, I love this place. Just right away.
It's very intimate.
Yes.
Yeah, very
It'll
Yeah, it's
be,
been a while since I played up there. It'll be fun.
It'll be a lot of fun, definitely.
Yeah.
It'll be fun because that part of town it gets kind of weird at night anyways.
Colfax. Yeah, it should be hopping on this Saturday.
Let's right in there where all the venues are. So, is it? Pretty much.
Yeah, Lions Lair is right next to a bunch of stuff.
Do you guys have anything else to add, or anything you'd like to tell your fans and fans to be?
Just thank you for all your support, you know. Keep it coming, man. We'll keep producing music and, you know, whatever. So we're there. Just keep supporting.
Yeah.
Um,
Come see us live.
Be sure
Check
to,
out our demo.
Yep. Just be sure to check them out. July 26th at Lions Lair with I, Minerva, and Roac, and then September 21st at Black Sky Brewery
And
with
then,
Legion of Death,
Yes.
August 29th at Necrophil.
and then your Halloween show at Bushwhackers.
That's right.
And if you haven't heard the Necrobirth demo, either check it out online or try to pick it up. There might not be that many copies left.
There's a few copies left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few copies left. We just keep printing them. So
Right.
if people want them, we're just going to
Nice.
keep printing them. So there's no set amount.
Yeah,
And,
so if anybody wants to
so
just
yeah,
hit any of
contact
us
us and-
up and
Right.
We've got a pocket full of them.
Yeah, or let them know, let us know. Get on
Guys,
Facebook.
You're all on the Book of Faces.
Yeah, let us know.
Excellent.
And
And
thank you so much, Denver Heavy Metal Society, man. You guys do a great job, and thanks for supporting the scene the way you guys do. And we'll see you guys at the Lions.
Hell
later.
yeah, this is a fucking happening scene, and we owe a lot of it to you guys.
yeah, you guys do a
Thanks.
lot.
Yeah. I
Definitely.
I travel all over the country, and some places the metal scene's been on the decline for years, and it's fizzling out. And Denver's really picked up over the last 5 years. It's like the strongest I've ever seen it in the 8 years I've lived here. So it's a thrill to be part of all the action right now.
Excellent.
So thanks to all the fans for supporting this
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Bloodstrike, for inviting us here to Firestorm Studios for an interview.
Great.
Thanks
And
a lot.
We'll see
Anytime.
you soon.
Horns.
Horns.